Let's ball. Nah, nah. Come on.
Yo guys, what's going on? It's Jack from the All Around channel, and today we're going to be going over the top 10 QBs going into the 2020 NFL season. Alright, number 10, Tom Brady. Brady had an average year by NFL standards with his 88 quarterback rating. On a new team with a shit ton of weapons at his disposal, I'm predicting him to be a fringe top 10 quarterback, relying mostly on weapons like Gronk, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin. If they lock down the running back position, this team could go far in the playoffs. But Brady will spend his last few years the same way he started, as a game manager. Now let's watch some of Brady's highlights from 2019.
Back shoulder, and N'Keal Harry came back for it and made the catch. Trying to hold up their end of the bargain in this fight for a first-round bye. Brady, deep down the sideline, has a man open. Diving catch is made by Philip Dorsett. Inside the 10, it'll be first and goal. Brady, wide open out here is Roberts, the linebacker, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown.
Number 9, Ryan Tannehill. I was shocked when I saw that Ryan Tannehill had the highest quarterback rating in the league last year. I knew the Titans' offense was pretty good, but I thought it was because of Derrick Henry. While I may not have shown it in the last playoff game, Tannehill played 12 games, after Mariota's benching, and led his team deep into the playoffs. He may not be as flashy as some of the players on this list, but he can get it done. 22 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and 2,800 yards. Now, let's go watch some of these not-so-flashy plays.
Zone, Jonnu Smith with the touchdown. 3rd and goal. Tannehill looking for Sharp, and Sharp makes the over-the-shoulder catch for the touchdown. 3rd and goal at the 8. Tannehill to the end zone. It is caught. A.J. Brown, and the Titans take the lead.
Number 8, Kirk Cousins. Honestly, I absolutely despise Kirk Cousins. Normally, I call him Kurt just to piss off Viking fans. Anywho, Kurt belongs on the list regardless. Has a stellar offense around him in which they gained 3,600 yards, and he threw for 26 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. While he does play in the NFC, he only accounted for 38% of his team's points, the least on this list, which is surprising to me.
Gets it out quickly. Diggs cuts to the middle. And he tumbles all the way to the Bears 47.
Off the play fake again. Cousins holds on and completes it to Diggs. A first down up the 45-yard line. 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. Cousins on the move and completes it to Thielen. Inside the 40 to the 37.
Looks like Kirk Cousins is going to give him to him.
On 2nd and 8. Cousins being rushed, throws a screen out to Dalvin Cook. Couple of blocks, breaks through, inside the 20, still on his feet, and brought down at the 13.
Number 7, Deshaun Watson. Watson is Patrick Mahomes light, just a worse version of Patrick Mahomes, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Houston still got a top 10 quarterback with 26 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and 3,800 yards last season. Now let's see what this kid can do.
1st and 10 from the 44. Play action once again. Watson escapes the pressure and now throws to a wide open tight end, Jordan Thomas. Thomas inside the 10, and then finally forced out of bounds. The rookie 6th-round pick. Sacks in a game this season. Now the Texans offense looks to capitalize. Wide open, Will Fuller. And Fuller will take it inside the 35 and finally tackled at the 30-yard line.
Little read option play. Watson trying to find daylight. Lunges, end zone for the touchdown. Watson feels the pocket collapse, calls for a block. He gets it. First down and more.
Number 6, Aaron Rodgers. I can't believe Aaron Rodgers is coming in at number 6, but it's true. The last 3 years, his stats have declined at a steady rate, Personally, I think it's due to his personality grinding against literally everyone else in the locker room, not his talent. No matter the case, he was one of the best QBs of the decade and will most likely find himself in the Hall of Fame. Last season, he had 26 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and 4,000 yards. So let's take a gander at the rest of his highlights.
Four-man rush. Throws it over the middle. Graham. And Graham takes it to the 50-yard line. They have a timeout here. The field. And Trevor Davis is in there right now. Off the play fake. Hard play fake. Pass is caught him at the 24-yard line. And that is Davis, who came into the game because Adams limped off.
Rodgers to throw. It has all day. And wide open. He's got it. It's Devontae Adams.
Number 5, Drew Brees. While Drew Brees did miss 5 games last season, he still had an amazing season at 40 years old. With the second highest quarterback rating in the league, he was just shy of 3,200 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, while having a 74% completion rate. When you prorate that for the games he's missed, his stats are insane. He's ranked 6th because I expect him to take a step back at age 41, but a step back from last season is still going to be pretty high on anyone's top 10 list. So let's take a look at some of his highlights.
Michael Thomas with a first down, and he's running with the football down to the 43 of Cleveland. Michael Thomas, touchdown Saints! Breeze for the end zone, and Thomas, he hauls it in. It's going to be a Saints touchdown!
They have a number of gadget plays for him.
The fake by Breeze, swings it to Ted Ginn, cut away, broke a tackle.
Number 4, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, unanimous MVP of the 2019 season. I'm pretty sure that's all that needs to be said, but I only have one question remaining. Can he do it again? He took a huge step in his second season in the passing game, slinging 36 touchdowns, 3,100 passing yards, and 6 interceptions, all while being the best running quarterback in the league. All I gotta say is wow. Let's watch some of these plays.
Jackson nearly bobbled his snap. And running, and Jackson is going to get the first down and more. Still elusive and finally falls down.
Number 3, Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz. There shouldn't be much more to say. While he may not have had as great of a season as he could have in 2019 due to 5 or 6 season-ending injuries from his surrounding cast, he had a great year stats-wise and remains to be one of the most underrated players of the league. While people claim he's injury-prone, he played 16 games this past season, which more than 3/4 of this list do not say the same. He finished the year with 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and 4,100 yards. Either way, let's watch some beautiful-ass Carson Wentz highlights.
Ward, big play, and out of...
So Boston Scott is in there for him. And Wentz down the middle finds Goddard inside the 20 to the 15. They're going to get the snap off before the 2-minute warning. Wentz looking around and throws all the way across the field, and it's a touchdown to Joshua Perkins from the 27-yard line. And they will fake it to Scott. And Wentz looks down the field, and it is complete to the 33-yard line by Burton.
Number 2, Russell Wilson. In the dictionary, next to clutch, there's nothing but a picture of Russell Wilson. The man gets it done week in and week out. Up there with our number 1 QB is most likely to walk away from 2020 with the Super Bowl trophy. Stats for Russell Wilson in 2019 are as follows: 4,100 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. Honestly, I expected a few more touchdowns for Wilson before I saw his stats because he plays in much closer games than some of the other guys aren't on the list, but nonetheless, let's continue to watch some of these wild-ass highlights.
Wilson a lot of time going deep, and the pass is caught inside the 10-yard line by Lockett. C.J. Procise is in the backfield now, and it's going to be a play fake, and off balance, flag is down.
And number 1, Patrick Mahomes. I don't think anyone can deny that Patrick Mahomes has been the top quarterback in the league for at least the last 2 years. He can do it all and has a very talented surrounding cast that he elevates game in and game out. Let's look at some of his 2019 stats. Through 14 games, he had a little over 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions. Now let's take a look at a few of Mahomes' highlights.
The Legion of Zoom. Sammy Watkins having a monster day. Fake the handoff. Mahomes, the touch. Hits his man, Travis Kelce. The Chiefs are relentless. 5-11 injury riddle season. Mahomes slings it to Watkins. Breaks a tackle. Sammy Watkins is putting on a show. Second and goal. Mahomes, pump and throw. End zone. Touchdown! Sammy Watkins has been a machine.
Yo, just so you guys know, in this video, I did take into account, if the QB played in the NFC or the NFC. I see the NFC as being a little bit harder, so, yeah. So, and then if you guys just agree with me on anything or disagree with me on anything, let me know in the comments. All right, peace.
Hands of money, I used to bag a lot. Now I got 2 ice phones, so I don't trap a lot. All these rappers polo G to me, they just cap a lot. I want money like Jay and Prince, so I rap a lot. I'm a big scorer in my city, that's why I'm strapped a lot. Trapping all them nights with the metal on me like Camelot. I put in work with hard work and then overgrind. You ain't gon' score that easy, it's going overtime. Quilly Tron, he going overboard. For all the bitches that jump ship, they sick, and I know for sure the streets back, I'm who they voting for. I can never tell a hoe I'm yours, shit, I don't even open doors. Drag them bitches through the mud, cause they shitted on me. I'm laughing to the bank, you bidding on me. Just the cut of a law, it was written for me. And with the fully switch, niggas switching on me. With the devil on it like I'm playing for Duke. Sticks with the drums with me like I play for the Roots. I'm the city's most hated, still playing the coop. Fly to LA, crush station, eating lobster and soup, nigga.